Good morning to everyone. Welcome back to our online session. In the last session, we have started our fourth unit, that is relational database model, and you have studied about database schema and subschema. Now the question is that what is schema? The overall logical design of the database is called the database schema. A database schema is the skeleton structure that represents the logical view of the entire database. It defines how the data is organized and how the relations among them are associated. Or you can say it formulates all the constraints that are to be applied on the data. This is about the database schema. Or you can say another one definition, like a database schema defines its entities and the relationship among them. It contains a description detail of the database which can be depicted by means of schema diagram. Schema is defined as the structure or an outline or plan of database which is specified at the time of database design. This is all about schema. You have already learned in the last session. We have already seen one example of schema like department relation. Having different schema for that relations are department, student address, student marks. Then department relation is having schemas like department name, subject, load. After that, another one example is of schema for the university database. In that classroom, department, course, faculty, teachers, student, these are the different relations. And the schemas for that classroom is building, room number, capacity. Schemas for department is department name, building, budget. Schemas for course is course ID, title, department name, credits, and so on. After that, we have seen types of schema, in that physical database schema, logical database schema, and view or subschema. That physical database schema defines how the data will be stored in a secondary storage. The design of database at physical level is called as physical schema. After that, logical database schema, it is the design of database at logical level is called as logical schema. Programmers and database administrators work at this level. In this, what data are stored in the database and what relationship exists among those data can be done in the logical database schema. And after that, view or subschema. Design of the database at view level is called as view schema or subschema. This generally describes the end user interaction with the database system. And subschema, it is a subset of the schema and inherits the same property of that schema, is known as subschema. Then we have studied about definition of instance. Instance, it is a time period. Always remember that it is a snapshot of the data in the database at the given instant in time. Every time we update, that is insert, delete and modify the value of data item in record, that time one state of the database changes into another state. At the given time, each schema has its own set of instances. Collection of information stored in the database at a particular moment. For example, we have seen that an organization with an employee database will have 3 different instances, such as a production that is used to monitor the data right at the moment, pre-production that is used to test new functionality prior to release of production, and the development that is used by database developers to create new functionality. These points we have already studied in the last session. It's a short revision of that points. And today we will start relational 4.2, that is relational database and relational database schemas, entity integrity, referential integrity and foreign key. In that first point is relational database. Now, what is relational database? You all know what is relational database. It consists of collection of tables, each of which is assigned a unique name. For example, here is one table, faculty table, which stores information about faculty. The table is of faculty, that is the relation is faculty, and the schemas under that are ID, name, department name and salary. Here in this table there are different IDs for the different faculties like 101, 102, 103, 104 and so on. The various names of the faculties like Kiran, Rajesh, Sham and Ravi. After that, for which department they perform their performance, like department name of the each faculty is Kiran works for the computer department, Rajesh works for the IT department, Sham for electrical and Ravi for the mechanical department. Now, how the salary varies as per the person, like salary of Kiran is 65,000, Rajesh's salary having 90,000, Sham's salary is of 58,000 and Ravi's salary is of 75,000. This is all about the relational database. This table is of relational database example. Now similarly, as we studied about the faculty table, likewise here is another table like course table, which stores information about courses. Like courses is the relationship in this table and having schemas, course ID, title, department name and credits. Here is also same one. Why course ID? And in the previous table course ID is underlined because it is a unique. Then here are the some course IDs like IT 101, IT 102, CS 101, Electrical 181, Bio 301. Likewise, having different titles, course titles like in IT 101 is of software engineering and 102 is of cloud computing. Likewise, here are the department names of the particular courses, like software engineering is of information technology department, cloud computing is of information technology department, image processing is included in the computer science, digital systems are also included in the electrical engineering, introduction to the biology is included in the biology department. Likewise, there are the total credits for that courses, like IT 101 course ID having credits 4, IT 102 having also credit 4. Likewise, here one important note is there. Note that each faculty is identified by the value of the column ID, while each course is identified by the value of the course ID. That's why it's called as a unique name by which you can identify the faculty also and the course also. Now the third table is of prerequisite courses, which stores the prerequisite courses for each course. For completing one particular course, which course is needed to know, that is called as a prerequisite courses, and this table is of related to the prerequisite course. Now here prerequisite is the relation. Now the schemas are course ID and prerequisite ID. It's a current course ID and prerequisite ID. What to know to learn the current course? Is it about the prerequisite ID? Here course ID includes Bio 301, CS 319, IT 105. To learn these courses, which are the prerequisite courses, that are Bio 101 is required for the Bio 301. The basic knowledge of CS 101 is needed for the CS 319, and IT 1000 is for the IT 105. This is of prerequisite relation table. In the above table represents a relationship among a set of values. Since a table is a collection of such relationships, there is a close correspondence between the concept of table and the mathematical concept relation, from which the relational data model takes its name. This is all about the relational database. Always remember that relational database is a collection of tables having unique name. After that, the second one point is of relational database schema. You already aware about what is a database schema. Here, a relational database schema is the tables, columns and relationships that make up a relational database. A relational database schema helps you to organize and understand the structure of database. In relational database schema, here is one example: a set S of relation schemas that belong to the same database. S is the name of the whole database schema. Like S is equals to R1, R2 and up to Rn. Now R1, R2, Rn are the names of the individual relation schema within the database. Yes, this is one the example of relational database schema. Here, next one point is of creating the schema. In this also it includes logical schema and physical schema. As you already know about the concepts, there are two steps to creating a relational database schema, namely creating a logical schema and creating the physical schema. Now the logical schema depicts the structure of the database, showing the tables, columns and the relationships with other tables in the database, and can be created with modeling tools or spreadsheet and drawing software. Now physical schema is created by actually generating the tables, columns and relationships in the relational database management software. Most modeling tools can automate the creation of physical schema from the logical schema, but it can also be done by manually. This is about creating the schemas. Remember one thing, there are two types or two steps to creating a relational database schema, that are logical schema and physical schema. Here is one example. A university database schema with 10 relation schemas. The most important relations in the university database are student, instructor, department, course, classroom, teachers, text, section, time slot and prerequisite. These are the main 10 relations used in the university database. Now, in the relation student, the schemas for the students are ID, name, department name and total credit. Now the relation instructor having schemas like ID, name, department name and salary. Similarly, department relation having schemas department name, building, budget. Likewise, you can define various schemas for the relations, different relations. Now course includes course ID, title, department name, credits. Classroom contains building, room number, capacity. That here observe one thing: ID, ID, department name, then building, room number, course ID. These are the these schemas are get underlined because whole relation is identified by the value of that particular thing. That's why it is called as it is having unique name. That's why it gets underlined. Now we are at the relation teachers, having schemas ID, course ID, section ID, semester and year. Then text, it includes ID, course ID, section ID, semester, year and also grade. Likewise, you can define various schemas for the various database examples. Then section includes course ID, section ID, semester, year, building, room number, time slot ID and so on. This diagram shows university database schema with 10 relation schemas. Here now see here each one table, that is each one relation is expanded here. One possible database state for the university relational database schema. As I said you, a university database schema with 10 relation schemas. Now that 10 relation schemas are expanded here, like relation. First one relation is of student, having schemas ID, name, department name, total credit, and that each schemas includes particular values for that, like IDs for the student are 1 to 6. Names, various names are allocated to 1 to 6 IDs, like Vikas, Ramesh, Jakir, Shivani, Subhi, Sanjay, and so on. Then department names, to which department the students were allocated, and total credits for that department. Then second one is of relation instructor. Here ID, name, department name, salary are the schemas. Then various values are assigned, like ID for the instructors are 101, 102, 103, 104, and so on. The names for the various IDs are like Kiran, Rajesh, Sham, Ravi, etc. The departments for which the faculty works or the instructor works, like Kiran works for the computer, Rajesh works for the IT having ID 102, Sham works for the electrical department having ID 103, Ravi is for mechanical, Singh is for history, and so on. Now what is the particular salary for the each instructor is given here. Now the third one table is of relation course, having schemas, course ID, title, department name, and credits. Various course IDs will be there, like IT 101, IT 102, CS 101, electrical 181, bio 301, and so on. Then titles for that particular course IDs are software engineering, cloud computing, image processing, etc. Department names, for which department the subjects will be there, like software engineering is in information technology, cloud computing is also in information technology, image processing is included in the computer science, digital systems are in electrical engineering, and so on. Now various credits for that courses will be here. Then fourth one table is of relation classroom. Then relation department will be there, and relation teachers is also there. Having relational classroom is having schemas, relation schemas like building, room number, capacity. Then department is also having department name, building, budget, and teachers having schemas ID, course ID, section ID, semester, and year. Now various values are assigned for that particular schemas. The next one is expand these tables. If you understand one of the table perfectly, then you can make many more tables likewise. Relation task is there, relation prerequisite is there, relation section is there, relation time slot will be there, and every relation having different schemas, and that every schemas is having different values assigned to them. This is all about today's session, that is relational database, then relational database schema with various examples. Now in the next session we will continue, that is entity integrity and referential integrity. Then we will study about foreign key and so on. Thank you so much.